On to get recently released inmates back into the workforce. It is a huge undertaking, and it involves, curiously, the U.S. Attorney's Office, the Michigan Department of Corrections, and the Mayor's Office, all planning to hold a reentry job fair next month in an effort to help those former prisoners find jobs as they are released back into the community.
And joining us from the Cube now downtown is U.S. Attorney Barbara McQuaid. So good to have you with us again today. Thanks for being here. Let's start with why this is so important to you and to so many people.
Well, we think it's an important public safety initiative. We know that in Michigan, 13,000 people return from prisons to our communities every year. And we talk to those individuals and they tell us that the biggest obstacle to their success is the lack of a job. So we think that by finding jobs for some of these citizens, we can improve our recidivism rate.
Now, you're the prosecutor. You make a living out of putting people in jail. Some people might find it curious. You've kind of teamed up to try to help ex-cons get out of prison.
Well, our goal is to improve public safety. Sometimes that means putting people in prison, but when the reality is they're coming out, we need to find jobs for them. You know, we spend $34,000 a year to incarcerate just one individual, so I'd rather see us put some of those funds into prevention so that we can have a safer community.
I wonder if a big impediment here to getting these jobs, is it that when you fill out these job applications, the question is always asked, have you been convicted of a felony? And if you're talking about prisoners here, in most of these cases, we're talking about people who have felonies on their records. Is that the big issue?
It is. So, you know, our work requires some conversations with employers to get them to look past that. Certainly not everybody who's been convicted of every crime is a perfect fit for every job. But we ask employers to look past just checking that box and see if the individual might be a good fit for a particular job. And we've got employers throughout Michigan who have found that returning citizens make great employees. Detroit Manufacturing, Shakti Automotive, Butterball Farms say that returning citizens are some of their very best employees.
Now, the other problem is training. Some of these people come out of prison with little training. Are you working on that also, and are those programs available starting in prison to get these people trained?
Yes, the Michigan Department of Corrections is doing a very nice job of looking at people who come in and saying reentry begins the day they arrive, and so giving them some skills to be successful on the outside. So the Michigan Department of Corrections is doing it. There are also some great programs within our area that are giving job training skills to people so that they can be job ready. So the job fair that we're planning invites 600 returning citizens who are job ready. They've got skills, they've got resumes, and they are ready to enter the workforce.
And just real quickly, how many employers do you expect they're hiring?
We're hoping to have 50 employers. In fact, if any employers are interested in participating in the job fair, we'd love to have you. If you want to call the U.S. Attorney's Office, we would add you to our roster of employers, but we've got about 50 planning to be there, and we'd love to have more.
We've got the number on the screen if you're an employer interested, 313-226-9658. U.S. Attorney Barbara McQuaid, thank you so much for being with us.
Also, if you're interested, you can mark your calendar. The Reentry Job Fair will be held on Tuesday, October 27th at the Northwest Activity Center in Detroit. And we have this information right here, by the way, on our website at WXYZ.com.
Hope it can make a difference.